Alright, let's get one thing straight before we begin. I'm as excited as the next person over the next Grand Theft Auto game that's going to come out in 2025. The anticipation is killing possibly majority of the United States. But knowing that I'm older and I can literally just buy it whenever I want to, the anticipation kind of dies over the excitement of being pressured to watch it. And most people around the audience are trying to speculate over a political shift, knowing that this is going to be more of a duo storyline involving the protagonists being a couple that has to abandon their child, being one of the mothers abandoning their child to go with a robbery over in Vice City. That's of course based on Miami, Florida, and GTA. Well, we returning from Vice City from the 2003 game from the Xbox and PlayStation 2 back in the day. Good to be back over a familiar setting, and of course, more people. I'd be more reminiscent if we weren't in a bigger, completely different atmosphere like Chicago, Vegas, Texas. For the more southern vibes, and people want that to correlate more with Red Dead Redemption. The trailer was pretty fun. You get to see most of the time and effort go over to the car chasing, the environment shifts from swampy aspects of Florida over in the southeast over to the city life, the parties, the drugs. Of course, the high life as well as the twerking, the plenty of twerking. I'm buying the game whether you like it or not. I'm just saying. I'm anticipating some controversy, as we are with probably being ahead of its time, talking about more political aspects. We know how highly detailed and scope-wise GTA can be, but we understand they were just dragging the majority of the games. Majority of the developmental time to just try to profit as much as they can to a game that already has over a decade's worth over a life cycle. I want to keep it a buck. Bro, GTA 4 came out 2008. GTA 5 didn't come out until 2013. It was damn near a decade. Revisiting Los Santos. We had to wait over a decade. And over the shift to three different two different console generations, including half a decade life cycle with different online content. They were trying to milk over the multiplayer scope without even putting any offline game plan. I think like GTA 4 when it came out, we had like three different side story gameplays. I think one on the heist that correlated over in the heist side mission from GTA 4 over the main story with Niko Bellic with like Gay Tony, where you play as like a bodyguard for a guy that runs like a gay club over in Liberty City in the Brotherhood. And you get to see Johnny in GTA 5. And the correlation is you'll probably get a bit of the connection involving what happened over in GTA 5 in Vice City. And then I got some BS news involving from a long-awaited trailer from GTA 6. And by the way, I think the trailer was supposed to come out December 6th, 9 a.m. It came out the 5th. Or earlier than that. I think around the 4th. And I watched the trailer. But it ignited a frenzy over the anti-woke crowd, as said by Forbes. Forbes boasts around a familiar GTA trope showcasing a vibrant open world, teeming of criminals, eccentrics, and NPCs awaiting carjacking. I guess the only issue is one of the protagonists is going to be a female. She's a Latina independent female that probably's been around the block and has a criminal history while in what looks to be a Bonnie and Clyde aspect game that I'm going for. And I have no problem with it. Even though I think we've had female protagonists in GTA games before. I don't know if it was the stories or the early renditions over the Chinatown games or GTA 2. You got to play as a plethora of characters. Then back in the day, around the PS2 era, you got to play as only like one person. If you were Tommy Vercetti, or you were CJ, or Nico Bellic around GTA 4 era. Or you played as an ex-Marine over in Vice City Stories. Like, we always had a diverse plethora and tropes, even based on movies. Like Tommy Vercetti was based on the 70s cocaine epidemic while working for mobsters. Or CJ based on 80s to 90s gang violence around West Coast California. So Boys in the Hood renditions. Boys in the Hoods. Don't Be a Menace. Oh, wrong. It was a spin-off of Menace to Society. Like big renditions of media tropes in film that always had like inspiration over in GTA. So I expect a controversy. I expect what makes GTA, and that's really my expectation. What goes over to the hype, because other than that, I bet a lot of people are gonna buy it to begin with, and the online content, and the microtransactions, with like the lack of extra effort put over to the offline gameplay, knowing that they're trying to remnant like a long-term community with the online players. They just want to play with their friends when they get back from school. So it's understandable. But I just feel like a lot more rendition and effort would go over to, get us more connected to the people that they modeled, got voice actors for, greenlit, and get us more invested so we can get more memorability off the game than when we were with GTA 5. Most people just remember the characters than the missions. So, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You obviously should remember the main characters for the game. But just remembering the crazy, wacky, unpredictable missions you did with GTA just always made it so fun, other than just being a low-key sociopath for probably 2 hours, and then you remember that you have a regular life and you can't do the shit you do on GTA in real life. Like get a jetpack. Or jump on a bunch of random gang members in the middle of the street. Or punch a grandma. I did all three of those things. And I'm sure most people that play GTA did the same thing. So that's pretty much my opinion. Over on the hype between GTA 6. It's GTA. And knowing that it's getting this rendition and controversy to begin with. Negative press is positive press, in my opinion, and GTA is doing that, especially being a very successful, mature game. So, doing this would, of course, upset a rendition of different demographics. I'm not really that concerned. I'm just waiting to spend possibly $70 to kill a lot of people. Yeah, that's the only game that I'm anticipating over the span of the next 2 years. And the only thing that's going to catch my attention other than that is probably Tekken 8 that's going to come out January 24th. So, I don't know what you guys are going to be doing for that much time, but I don't know if you should be getting that upset over a span of 2 years, all because the cast is a bit different, but you're still going to be doing the same stuff. It's just my opinion. But besides that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game, if you guys get it, when you guys get it, or if there's going to be more information, how the gameplay is going to be, how the setting is going to be, what characters you'll probably meet, how the story is going to be probably told, who worked on the game. If we're going to see more gameplay trailers, we'll probably get information on that. So besides the scope, what more people should actually be paying attention if the game works. That's it for me.